everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Explore the Spectrum. I'm your host, Janetta Bryant, and we are joined with Missy from ABA Toolbox. How are you doing, Missy?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me today.
Oh my gosh, it's our pleasure. I'm excited to learn a little bit more about how you got involved in this community and what ABA Toolbox is doing to support some of our families. So tell us, how did you first find your way into wanting to support kids on the spectrum and in general that might have special needs?
No, of course, that's a great question, Janetta, and I appreciate you asking that. So I actually am a recruiter, and I've worked in healthcare and education for quite some time. I actually hired BCBAs and RBTs and other ABA professionals along my career. And as I was recruiting, I found that my youngest daughter, who is now 5.5, but at the time was 2, started to kind of experience some symptoms and some types of, tendencies on the spectrum. So I had been working through various platforms and just kind of meeting, BCBAs, RBT, school psychologist, and found that she does have high functioning autism. So when I joined the ABA Toolbox team, it was the perfect fit to do the marketing and social media and support parents as we work with software needs in various clinics and school districts. So it was a perfect match for me.
And, good organizations are built on good employees, right? The staff matters, and you can feel the heart of the staff. Any clinic that is worth its salt, you can walk in and you can tell that those people care about your child a little bit more, and there's usually a personal story that goes along with that they understand you a little bit better, that they can sympathize with you or validate some of your feelings a little bit more. And for your team to be composed of people in that dynamic really does stand out from just your average clinic where people might not understand quite as well. So ABA Toolbox, tell us a little bit more about what it makes it unique outside of just all of the heart that goes into it.
Danetta, I appreciate that question. And our owner is actually a BCBA herself. So all her blood, sweat, and tears has gone into this software to assist our clinics and school districts along the way. We actually offer some really amazing tools for our providers. So it's not just pen, paper, and pencil where the BCBAs are actually spending so much time on paperwork. Our software makes it so convenient to be able to graph and to be able to take and kind of see how the learner is doing along the way. So we do have a parent portal that is coming to our product. So the parents are getting notifications. They're getting updates on their child's progress. And that's important because most of our team is an ABA focused team who has a background, whether they be an educator, an RBT, a BCBA. So you're getting that curriculum base as well, where lesson plans are actually formulated for the child on a specialized, personalized basis. So, as a parent, I just find that just so helpful. My daughter has actually been in ABA therapy, and I wait for notes, and I want to know how she's doing, and we have it as a seamless process.
So let's clarify for me, for all of our viewers, for anybody that's paying attention right now, you're not necessarily a brick and mortar clinic. You're creating the tools for different ABA clinics universally, and maybe even beyond ABA clinics. You might be working with occupational therapy or occupational therapists and physical therapists as well on giving them tools to make their endeavors in working with the children even more successful. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes. And that's the most important thing, too, is that as a whole, that these children are getting what they need, that support, the time, and the parents are having that that peace that they know what to do next to keep their child moving in the right direction, having them feel successful. And, I really believe that our owner has a heart of gold. So if I'm having a rough day, as I know most ABA parents do have their ups and downs, she can kind of hear me as a sounding board, and that makes me feel so good. We have a great customer success, relationship as well within our team. And, it's one-on-one based. So we are there as trainers. Our system is so cumbersome. It's so easy to learn. And, we're up to date with everything. So that's the most important thing. Parents are getting the most out of that. So it's just a really great product. And I really stand behind it 100% on a parent and an employee side.
Well, you mentioned having a parent portal and seeing notes, and that is incredibly important. You're right. As a parent, you are craving those notes at the end of a session. And so that's exciting to know that that's something that's in development and that's coming to fruition soon. But if you were to talk to a practitioner right now or a clinician of some sort, what would you explain your product to be different from what the standard used tools are? What's the big differential?
Sure. No, you're getting a wonderful team that actually is there to support you 24/7. We have that kind of close knit team. So it's not so large where you get lost along the shuffle. We do work with budgets. And I know that with school districts, sometimes that can be kind of challenging working through various team members and to get that approval. So, the important thing is when you're going from one system to another, you learn a system, and to learn something else all over again does take time. Ours, you learn it in a day and you're good to go. It's not so challenging that it takes several months to learn. You feel supported, and we also listen to what the clients feel, and we want to implement that into our product as well. So, they're getting all of those tools and more. We are going to be A to Z this year. So we have some great options, to offer to our clients currently. Actually, some discounts until 2023, and then 2024, we're rolling out a new and improved system. So we're taking all the things that we've done already and making it even more cumbersome and better to use, easier to use, and have everything that our clinics, our school districts, our universities need.
That's incredible. I love that. So if somebody wants to get a hold of you and they want to learn more, how would they find you?
Of course. So Missy at abatoolbox.com is my email address. They are more than welcome to reach out. I am on LinkedIn as well. They can reach out to our ABA Toolbox LinkedIn page. I do manage that, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that they would have.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you taking time to join us today. Thank you for the insight and letting us know a little bit more about the software and what you guys do. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Janetta. It was really great meeting you, and I really appreciate your time today.
You bet. And to all of our viewers, thank you for joining us as we continue to explore the possibilities.